This works.
Oh, I have to hit got it, don't I? Got it.
Got it.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna actually do this.
Yeah, we're live.
I'm nervous. Shit. What a horrible idea.
Something on the fucking dark.
You got real dark.
Speaking of dark, I was at Trader Joe's
Oh boy.
looking for I don't know, something. I got thirsty and I thought, I'm looking in the thirsty beverage area, and they had watermelon juice. And it was watermelon cucumber.
Ooh.
And I thought, that sounds delicious. I bet.
With vodka.
Actually, that's what the chickie at the checkout told me. I said, this looks really refreshing, so I thought I should buy it. She's like, yeah, it's really good. And there's no sugar. No, there's sugar added. I wasn't really concerned. And she said, yeah, it's quite good. I wish they kept them cold because you would just drink it on the way home. I'm like, warm is fine too. I like it warm. She's like, and it's good with booze. I was like, are you asking me over? She's like, you don't have to answer that. Thank you. Bye. I want to enjoy my watermelon juice. And then I thought she wanted to say yes.
No, she wanted to call the police.
No, I could tell. She didn't blush in the I'm uncomfortable, I need to get away. She blushed in the I can't believe I set myself up, and now I'm thinking about it.
Oh, that's because the first question you asked her was, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Right. No.
And,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
No, that's when they have the different look. That's the concerned look. That's when they
No, that's when their eyes roll back and they fall on the
they ring the bell.
We're kidding? Oh, sorry.
Hypothetical. It's all hypothetical.
Why do they call them roofies? They should call them flories, am I right?
Get in shit. You right.
I was looking her up and down because I'm a dude, and I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, I'd smash. I mean, all things considered, had I been, single, no girlfriend, not committed to somebody right now, all that stuff, right? Hypothetically, I'd smash. I was like, yeah. And I thought, she works at Trader Joe's and she has a box cutter and a holster. What are the chances that the conversation would be woke and progressive and irritating? And do I have the power to fuck that out of her? Could create an aggressive fucking. I figured, like, she might think, like, you're amazing. I'm like, you were irritating. I was just trying to shut you up. What do you think about 9mm? But I hit you with this 36 instead.
Dude, he's gonna go to Congress. Did you see that?
Oh,
Biden about guns. He's gonna try. This is an insane.
dude, his rainbow immigrant black lesbian mouthpiece already reversed the shit he said on the tarmac. She's like, no.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, right away. She's like, no, the president doesn't believe that you got to get rid of 9mm. It's not what it's about. Like, he's not trying to ban handguns. High capacity.
I like it called schools are going to be killing fields. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just need a 22. 22.
Yeah, doctor says they can remove that from the lung.
Yeah, 22, nice and neat. Just that's why the mob uses it for their hits. Scramble, done. No way they're repairing that. But whatever. Cool. There are how many guns in the United States? 300 million?
More than that, like 380 million or something like that.
Okay, so let's say 400 million, owned by about 150 million other people, right?
Yeah.
So that's at least 2 per person, at least, and that's just the ones that are registered that you know about.
Exactly.
Right.
I know everyone I know that owns a gun owns at least 3 or 4 more that are not registered. So let's go ahead and quintuple that number. And let's say that you're looking at about 1.5 million guns in the hands of the people that you're going to try and take them from. Why you say the Second Amendment is negotiable. It was never, absolute. Shall not be infringed upon. Watch what happens when you infringe upon the wrong compound. Well, I mean, think of what happened at Ruby Ridge in Waco. That's just knocking on the door of somebody who liked to, fuck 50 women a day and call himself Jesus. They just took the whole place down. No big deal. No big deal. Just a multi-day siege. You had to bring in tanks. One dude. What happened at Ruby Ridge? That guy was like, "Oh, you're gonna come after me and my family? Okay, watch what happens." No, of course he got assassinated. That's unfortunate. But it's not like he didn't come after the ATF to get off my property. So I don't know. I just think every time there's like a big, I don't know, to do with the federal government trying to infringe upon people's rights to own these guns, just because you changed your mind as an organization doesn't mean they change their mind as a fucking populace. Just because you say no doesn't mean they go okay. Like it's the dumbest idea. The dumbest idea. Hey, it's like saying, hey, Russia, you know how you have, I don't know, 6,000 nukes and we have like 1,000? Okay, we're gonna need you to hand over 5,000 nukes right now, and we've got one nuke pointed at you to get your attention. All right, so hand them over. No? What do you mean no? We said yes. I don't think he's gonna give them over, guys. What do we do? Point 2 nukes at him. Mutually assured destruction. That'll calm him down. I don't know. It just seems like we're losing some. Wait, there's no rationale behind the progressive agenda, aside from tear apart the middle class, bankrupt it, and make it dependent on the government, so you can control everything yourself and not have to worry about your capital being fucked up by other human beings. Yeah, go rich people. I saw a place called Blackstone Coffee today. Blackstone is the financial organization that owns everything next to Vanguard. They're associated with Schwab and the WEF and all those guys. So I'm driving by and it says like Blackstone Coffee Lounge drive-through. So I'm a little confused. Like Blackstone doesn't seem like a name I would want to trade upon, but if I was trying to get people to be okay with that name, since they are the single largest owner of everything capital in the United States, I guess if you associate it with a coffee lounge, I guess that's probably a good way to start. Like, seems innocuous. Now, the fact that it's drive-through and there was no place to go lounge, I thought was interesting. I'm trying to figure out like, where's the lounge part? I kind of want to drive through and ask. Hi, what do you guys have? Like, well, we have would you like a foot rub? Kind of. This Blackstone place might be onto something. Hold on a second. Iced coffee, foot rub, handy, reach around. What do you need?
I was thinking happy ending, but okay.
Yeah. I'm like, well, guys, Blackstone is the best. It wouldn't take much to convert me. They're the best. Well, listen, we don't need any cash. We're just going to need you to sign over your future rights to any, capital that you might have. Right. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Sign where? As they're edging you. Okay. Just let me sign it. Okay, it's not gonna be legible. X. Just take it. Go. There you go. You just converted me. You guys have these thoughts when you're driving home from? No? You just see a coffee place, you just suddenly Klaus Schwab is giving you a hand job.
No, not particularly those thoughts.
That's weird.
Sorry.
These are the thoughts that kept me out of the good colleges. Haters gonna hate. Welcome, Shelf Help Show. Hey, we got Mama Fox up here. We got the transplanted devil himself, John Trapp, in the dark. Per
Dude.
usual. He's not intoxicated. He is intoxicating. Fact.
Oh.
And
I think my nipples just got hard when you said that. So
he's driving home, Daddy, if you know what I mean.
I'm almost home.
Why didn't you come by? You were mobile. Shit. I'd let you sleep on the couch all by yourself. I won't even take pictures or nothing.
I was gonna say, what? So you fucking take pictures, you cocksucker? No, thanks.
I never showed anybody the pictures, did I?
Your new pictures?
The pictures of you. I showed you
No,
one.
yeah. You said.
I got every angle.
Oh,
I got your head squeezed down inside the mattress with your mask on and your case for your CPAP on your face. I was like, this dude looks so comfy. I didn't wake you up. I just let you keep going. I was like, you look good. You look happy.
considering the alcohol that I drank that day and the fact that I also did a gummy, I woke up with no headache at all. It was glorious.
I know. I was amazed. I was like, dude, there's a reason why I keep this couch. That's 19 years old. It's fucking great.
Dude, it's so comfy. It was so comfy.
I just got the picture of you on the floor beside the couch.
No, I was never on the floor.
I think that was probably Mark.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought, but you were like, no, that's Jeff. I was like, why? I
Jeff.
didn't understand how that could have been.
Yeah, I'm John.
That's John.
Probably what you meant. Are you sure that's Pepsi?
The John, Jeff, and Mark show.
Was like, how is
John
that
and
John? And Jeffrey was like, no, that's John. I was like, well, okay, because it's just your back.
Yeah, no, I was never on the floor.
No,
That
he
makes
found the couch
so
when he
much
came
more
in.
sense.
It was like bro hugs all the way around. Then he found this couch. He goes, okay, I'm here. Like, all right, he found his perch. He's comfy. What are you doing, step bro?
Disconnecting. Hold on. How do I do this?
So I don't know if you guys know this, but I like computerized doohickeys that things that can make noise and sound effects and things that can capture data and
Really?
like strip websites and I just like things that do things. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. I'm kind of a tech nerd.
Why is there a heart next to my fucking picture?
Because you went under reactions.
Oh, what is that?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't zoom.
Oh, there's a reaction. Oh, there's a reaction for me too.
You can do all the emojis. This is like
shit.
Zoom is my thing.
Excuse me.
Where did you go?
I need a cup of.
Okay. Why is there heart? Oh, there's no heart picture.
I didn't know this was a thing. Oh my gosh, there's all sorts of things. This is fantastic. Is this what a dog's penis looks like? This like this.
I just never played with it because I didn't know. I thought you
The
guys
dog's wee wee. Yeah, you don't want to.
Didn't. No, I meant the reactions.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
Leave her alone. Maybe she wants to.
Play with it. I mean,
No.
the dog doesn't
So
mind.
judgmental.
No.
Oh, this would be an awesome time for a snake to be out here. That would be so cool.
I had a conference call with the development team that's going to be taking over my job after I leave this place. And before they came on, I was updating my eyebrows. I was like, yeah, that's good. I think I like this. It looks pretty real. I like that. I was like, oh, this is good too. I like this mustache and beard thing. What color should it be? I'm like, it's going to be taupe. It's going to be dark. It's going to be very opaque. I'll make it black. I don't know. What color should it be? And then they came on, and I was like, "Hi guys, gentlemen. The reason I called this meeting is because I have something very serious to talk about. I'm quitting this bitch." So
Lovely.
I said, "Hey, do you guys think that there's a niche or a niche of people in the world that use these enhancements and they use them seriously, not ironically? But they're like, okay, no, I have a look. So let me go ahead and make sure my look is ready because y'all need to respect my look." And then they just have it set. So when they come on, they're like, "Here's my look. That's how I roll. That's what I do." I said, I think it's a thing. I think we shouldn't make fun of it. I think we're playing with fire if you make fun of people who are this cool. They're very like, "Hi. Like, did you not brush your teeth today or what's something different?" What are you talking about? Did you get diagnosed with a disease or we're concerned about you? I don't know. So then they told me to put my toys away. They said, "This is not a podcast or a stream, Mr. Adams. You're not in charge of it." I said, "I am. I'm in charge of everything. I'm the king of everything. You guys are going to miss me when I'm gone." They said, "Yeah, probably a little bit." And then my boss said, "Jeff, seriously, take the eyebrows off." I'm like, "I'm not going to. What are you going to do?
What are
Fire
you
me?"
gonna do? Fire me?
Exactly. Yeah. I worked a couple days from home this week and then I came in late today. I'm like, "What are you going to do?" "I do what I want." And I'm trying to negotiate contract work. I'm like, "All right, you're going to have to pay me twice as much and I'll still work part-time for you guys. That's fine. I need the money." I said, "But I'll show up on time if that's the case. I just want you guys to know that. I ain't fucking around. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking around."
We
This is
play with
legit.
the avatars already.
Okay. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm going to take this money and not take the job seriously. I know that people should never say, "Hey, pay me more and I'll work harder." But honestly, pay me more and I'll work harder. Is that fair? Hey, who's this handsome man? You guys. Oh, pay me more and I'll work harder. All right. So I will be the panda for the rest of the show. Who are you going to be, John? Meow. I'm a panda that says meow.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Drugs are bad. Okay. It doesn't show my beverage. Oh my Lord. I thought your penis just licked me.
Panda. That was outstanding. He barked at your panda.
Nice. John, who are you going to be? I'm going to be Panda. Oh, she's going to be Fox. That makes sense. I am
Didn't
the.
we play with these already one night?
I don't remember playing with these.
I
Maybe.
played with these. I just don't remember with who.
Oh, maybe we did. Hello, doggy.
Say, I don't know.
Waiting for my tea to be made, and then I will go to my computer and I'll have a full screen.
Oh, yeah, cool. All right, so.
I mean, not that we're doing anything very
No,
important.
we're
right
going
now.
to.
Panda bitch.
You're my panda bitch.
Ooh. God damn, my mustache really looks much darker than my beard. It's very scary. I'm old. I'm an old man.
That is correct.
Yeah, but so are you. So
that is also correct.
And she is also about to be as old as we are.
I was gonna say, not yet. I got another week.
I'll be singing Backstreet Boys when you turn the same age as us.
Yeah.
27.
I was 21 20 minutes ago. What the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know his problem.
So
he apparently didn't get the script.
Yeah, he didn't. 27 was a bad year. I'm not turning 27 again.
He told
25 was fine, 30 was fine, but 27 I stayed in bed all day. I was done.
Holy shit, that's funny. 27 was the only year that I took horribly. Like,
yeah, me too.
I don't know what it was. That's funny you say that. That's crazy.
Everybody was like, why 27? I'm like, I have no idea. I just absolutely hated it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh.
That's very funny. 27. That was the only year that I was like, yeah, no, didn't like that.
I think that's the year I got married. Was that like 2000, right? Fall of 2000, like 27, 28, 26, 27. How old was I? Let's see. I would have turned.
Would have been 26.
I would have turned 27 the next month, so I was 26. So yeah, it's basically the time I got married. So I don't know. I didn't take it necessarily any worse than.
Oh, you took it. You took it worse, baby.
Well, later on.
You know where you took it.
I took it in a pooper.
I've been married for 3 years and had a 2-year-old. No, I've been married 4 years and had a 3-year-old. Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys said, I posted something on Facebook. I was looking at my video creation software program that I have. And you go in, there's like 800 like formats, like pre-made formats that I can use. So I don't have to create everything from scratch. That's why I paid for this program. I think you guys saw the zombie one where the zombie's walking up and it's like, self-help show.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a good interruption-based one. I made it. Oh, there he is. I'm like, who the fuck? Come on the show. I made one last night. I think I'm sharing the wrong screen all of a sudden. Let's try this again. Let's say screen trace share. It goes by very quick. I posted on Facebook. I don't know if it's stuck or not.
I was gonna say I must have missed it because I didn't see anything.
Did like story and something, whatever the other thing's called. Very fast.
That's all it showed on your story. That's the picture.
So I did it. So if you pay close attention, you can see what it says. If you don't, then it's just going to look like some sort of a COVID thing. So I took their pre-made COVID and I said, well, I'm going to put my own message. I'll put my own spin on it. It doesn't allow me to do a pause or what? What the fuck? All right. GPMB pandemic simulation. That's a global preparedness monitoring board, which was put together by, we went over this is what got us banned.
Right.
There's an annual report down below.
Anal report, you said?
The Global Preparedness Management Board. GPMB pandemic simulation. The United Nations, including WHO, conducts at least 2 system-wide training and simulation exercises, including one for covering the deliberate release of a lethal respiratory pathogen. Convened May 2018 by the World Bank Group and the World Health Organization. So I put the subtles in this one. How to subjugate a nation and a planet, fall of 2018. And then if you like to go to the website and read all about it, there you go. I thought it was flashy, subtle. You don't know that I'm saying damn the man. And the
I do
word
really-
COVID's not on there at all. It just looks like social distancing and masking is a good idea.
I do remember seeing it, but just the picture of the girl, the lady. That's all I saw.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Maybe I just went too fast or something. I don't-
Maybe. Sometimes you are too fast.
It is a race.
Hello.
Yep.
So remember when I did the child grooming services?
Video. Yeah.
I watched the Atomic Dork Squad because Daniel is he's kind of like the barometer for how bad something is. My entire life, he's been the one who's like, no, like, Jeffrey, no.
Put that down, Jeffrey.
I watched him. I went back and watched him react to it, and it made me happy because he was like he almost had it all the way up until, I believe, with the kids showing up in the little collage until the bruised girl with the tape over her mouth. He was like, "There's a line. There's a line."
Oh, that's the part where I fucking lost it. I thought it was
Yep.
funny as fuck.
So I played the rerun last night. So I don't know. Sometimes I enjoy my horrific ideas. If you're gonna stick it to the man, you got to stick it in all the way. If you know what I mean.
Not just the tip.
Not just the
Kids.
motherfucking
Not
tip.
No
just the
teasing.
tip. That's right. If you're gonna finish all over them. What?
Right. That is right, sir. So
Mhm.
I have this scraping tool that if you're on a web page that has photos, I can click a button and it'll download every photo that's connected to that website, including Facebook, Instagram, scroller, whatever the case may be. You guys want that? If you want that, then let me know. I'll set you up. Well, I was just looking at my downloads for something for the show. It says June 1st. I'm just going to tell you what some of the titles are, and you can imagine what I was doing when I accidentally hit this button.
Accidentally.
It was accidental, actually, because I didn't expect these to be here. Let's see, MILF, percent sign 20 missionary, percent sign 20 orgasm. Okay, next one. Clutching, percent 20, the percent 20 sheets, percent 24, percent 20 deer, percent 20 life. Clutching the sheets for dear life. Squirting in my stockings just for you. Lacy Lennon.
Burning in my stockings just for you.
Yeah, so
Poetic.
there is a plethora of JPEGs here. I don't have time to open them all, but here's what I want to know. You want me to send them to you before I delete them, or just delete them?
You could just delete them.
Okay, just making sure. You never know. It's taking up a lot of space, and I don't need that. Keep truly tasteless jokes. Yes, absolutely. Sweet kitten. Oh, that must be a picture of a cat. Oh, that cat looked like a peach. Oh, goodness. Here, kitty. I think I want to put my avatar back on because I'm blushing.
You are a little red.
Meow.
You ain't the only one.
Come on, kitty. 78 items. There's like 120 pictures in my download folder. Dang, why am I running out of space on my hard drive? You get it? My hard drive.
You're in a weird mood today. Hey, did the issue from the previous podcast get settled?
Yes.
You got the hottest DJ McGee coming through your speakers, spinning on the ones and twos.
Should be coming through your ears.
DJ,
What?
it's about to get hot. Make it hot. Let's go, man. Turn that shit off. Taking it back in the day with another old school banger. It's your boy, always spitting that explosive fire. The game will never be the same. Bring that beat back. You're now rocking. You're in the mix with your favorite DJ. Get ready to turn up. Your DJ is going in. Don't fight the urge to let your head bounce to the beat.
Jeff Eljo.
I know I said it already, but he's in a mood. He's in a very interesting, chaotic. His brain is on the voices. So there are some new voices. Would you like to introduce them, Jeffrey? Because there are some new voices.
No new voices.
Just ones that have been suppressed since I was a child and ball gagged and locked in that closet. Closet.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's apropos that if you're going to make references to my childhood torture abuse, that you do it in a DJ voice, so because it makes it much more palatable. So get in the box.
No, mommy,
box.
not in my ass. Ass.
Nice, yeah.
Spit first. Oh no! Look what you've done.
Taking in the ass.
Oh.
I'm all right. Smoking is good. Smoking is not bad for you at all. You should all do it, children. I swear. My problem is I laugh while I puff on these damn things and I inhale it too hard. Wait, it didn't come out. That's not good. That didn't come out either. You guys saw the cherry, right? Wow. Oh, that feels good.
Well, you only get to see those once.
Oh, there. So COVID wrecked my sense of smell. It wasn't the little cigars I stuck up my nose, I swear.
Wow.
All right, you're in charge. Go.
That's you, Mama Fox. You're
That's
in charge.
you.
Nope.
Yep. No, we've already just. We've already all decided that I cannot be in charge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mama Fox is in charge. She is going to decide what the next topic of discussion is going to be. Mama Fox, 3, 2, 1, you're on. Let's go.
Yep, and this is what we're going to do. We're just going to sit here and stare at each other.
Staring contest on a podcast. That's unique.
No, fuck you.
Just
So do you want to do headlines? That's where we'll read 3 different headlines and we'll comment on how we feel about those headlines. Do you want to do trivia? That's where I ask questions and you have to answer them. It's amazing. It's a new thing. It's called yogging. I think it's not jogging. It's yogging, more of a soft J. Yogging. Anyways, it's just running slowly.
I'm not running anywhere,
Okay.
fast or slow.
Trivia. That was a movie reference to Anchorman, the legend of Ron Burgundy. I think we're gonna go try out this new pastime called jogging or yogging. Maybe it's a soft J. Yogging. All right. Okay, we're not gonna do movie lines. All right.
Nope.
So we can do
You guys could do movie lines. I don't do
headlines?
movie lines.
Trivia.
Yeah, headlines.
Or marry one, kill one, fuck one.
Oh, that's just too much fun.
It is.
How about all the above?
Okay, then. Oh, like now?
Oh, like, yeah, now.
It's your show.
No, it's our show. I know it feels like mine because I take it over and I do whatever I want, but
So we were kind of going with that. Oh, Mama Fox in stereo. Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa.
What? I know I picked a good night to spotlight me though. It looked good tonight.
We got the hottest DJ in the game.
Oh my God, you already played that.
why do you get upset?
I think this is it.
Because I feel like that's my job. Isn't that like my
It
job?
is.
You do it, so I will. And I feel like if I do, because I didn't do it before, and I felt like I failed you.
Seriously?
You get upset at everything, and I laugh at everything.
Seriously?
It's our roles.
Seriously?
Right. I mean, I think that's what it's supposed to be, Jeff.
Seriously? Seriously? Seriously?
I'm not touching it.
Seriously?
I don't know why he's doing it.
Seriously?
We're okay now.
I feel like he does it on purpose, so I will react.
Oh,
And that's why
absolutely.
he had to do it again because I really didn't react the first time that he did it. And he was like, well, that didn't fucking work, did it? Oh, she did say he was in a good mood. Let's fucking change that.
Oh, we're not getting sappy. No.
This is when Billy took down his pants for the first time,
On an all news special,
took a shit on a girl's chest,
saved by CPS.
and said, I only do that to the ones that I love.
Oh, you
That's what I Amanda heard about
you
it.
heard me.
Have you ever seen Not Another Teen Movie?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
When she goes, you know what? I can't find any guy to take a dump on my chest. He was like, any guy with key to take a dump on you. Like, it was just so good. It was so good.
So good.
It's such a good movie. Captain America's in that movie.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the John.
Oh. So, you like our chill music? No.
It goes with my tea.
I want to go
Nice.
to bed now.
This is our actual supposed to be our theme music. I made this.
After Tuesday, when we got off, I started YouTube searching.
How'd you know I got off on Tuesday?
Yeah.
What were you fucking watching? You freak.
Your
I'll
mail.
never tell you where the cameras are.
Well, you should. I'd give you better angles. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you.
What good mashups did you find?
I don't remember now.
What the fuck? You brought it up and then you were thinking of me
No,
jerking
I-
off on camera. What is wrong with you?
John got my brain 180. That now that's all I can think.
180. That's 180 and bent over. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I like when I make Jeff joke too. I mean, what? Cough. I meant cough. I meant cough.
Oh Jesus!
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez. Well, my shillelagh's getting stiff.
Oh.
Speaking of shillelagh,
You are.
Oh boy.
there's a shillelagh.
You weren't, but it's okay.
Welcome back. I should have a
The music's just a touch too loud.
touch it up. Sorry.
Yeah,
So 71% is a bit high. How
a
about
little bit. Trying to
how
hear you over that was a little
46%? Is that reasonable?
better.
Nice.
Oh, I like that little part with the guitar. I like that part. That was pretty cool.
So I figure we can do it like a morning radio show. We can have music and stuff in the background, and then we should create bits like we're gonna do right now, headlines, and then for headlines we can have music to go into the headlines, like a headline theme song. What do you think?
I gotta take responsibility. I kind of felt like you guys were on that path when it was just the two of you. And then I kind of sidelined you. I'm sorry.
Well, we changed things up a little bit. What happened? We were doing some radio stuff. Oh, news, traffic, and weather. Oh yeah. It's Mama Fox's fault.
All my fault. Sorry.
Jesus. What do you think? Should we 86er or should we 69er?
I was thinking 69 right away. I was going to say that, and you fucking fuck.
Sorry, sir.
That's okay.
I guess I should set you up and then let you hit knock.
Right,
it out.
but
yeah. Next time, hey, John, what do you think? Should we 86er?
No, we should 69er.
Oh, nice.
I think you're onto something. Wow, that was a long.
By the way, a shillelagh is a wooden walking stick or end club or cudgel, typically made from stout, knotty blackthorn. Has a large knob on the top and is associated with Ireland and Irish folklore.
Nice.
That's basically it.
So I checked out our ratings today, and we're not good.
That wasn't the glass ceiling we just broke through?
Oh, well, that was a glass ceiling that Mama Fox broke through.
Oh.
They were like, no way any woman is going to be successful with these two guys. And they were like, well, define success. They're like, well,
Right,
she's still alive. They're like, winning.
Still there.
Winning. I'm like, well, set the bar low. It's fine.
Or your expectations, you'll get better results.
Hard to still beat.
She brings something to the show.
Wait, and bring what?
You do bring something to the show.
Oh,
sure.
something. We just
Yes.
haven't figured out what that something is yet.
Something.
But
He's
Come
doing
with
it on
thunder.
purpose. You know that, right? He's waiting for me to be angry. You know he is.
I come with the thunder.
He's like,
seriously?
Come on, John. Catch up.
do I have any work to do?
Hey,
No.
hey, quit whining.
Stay away from work.
All right, let's do headlines. A little blues.
Oh, this sounds like a Blue Chew commercial. You know what, guys? Sometimes you've had a long day. And then when you get home, you walk through that door, your wife hands you that beer, and she's got a certain grin on her face.
Yeah.
But you're a little tired. So you go, back in the day, you used to rub one out real quick, but right now you just take a Blue Chew. That way, after you finish that beer and servicing your lady, you're ready to go and go and go. Blue Chew is not for everyone. If you have a bad heart or a very small penis, it's not going to help you.
Missy Mama Fox, she started out as an observer, then an occasional guest. After stepping up and subbing 6 shows in a row, she is now ride or die, and maybe side chick. But she's always in for a good laugh, or a bad one. Call her princess, growl in her ear and pull her hair, and she's likely to paint you a picture mixed with her own blood and the hair that she stole from your brush when you weren't looking. Missy
Oh boy.
I wish I was high right now. This would be really good for me to be high right now. This is a good vibe, dude. I like this a lot. What are you doing, Jeff? You're making me happy. That's not how the fucking show goes, Jeff. Make stupid sounds so I get angry. And you go, why are you angry? This is my job.
Good job.
This is our blues song.
I like this blues song.
Oh, Blues for the Angel.
You guys
The
like to
regular
dip.
crew consists
Well,
of
I
Johnny,
like to dip.
transplanted
Oh.
devil, Trap, our acerbic and sarcastic New York transplant who loves good vibes, thrash metal music and following Chris Jericho around the nation so he can fanboy all over him. The most conservative one in the group. He loves his cups. He loves his edibles. He loves his country. And be careful what you ask him because he loves getting the show banned from the YouTubes.
The YouTubes.
Hey, Jericho.
Wow. He is still one hot man, I gotta say.
Happy's in there.
Jericho's not bad either. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah. Both of them in the picture there. Yeah.
Save and abuse. Save and abuse. Oh, do you want me to show it larger? There we go. Oh, it's blurry this way.
Very, very.
Oh, you know what? It's not working. It's all blurry and whited out. Anyway. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing how dark my mustache is to the bottom of my fucking goatee. It may have to go.
What? Your
My mustache.
why?
No.
That's nice.
No, it doesn't go. Apparently, Mama Fox says I'm not allowed to wear a hat anymore. I don't know what the fuck that was
I
about.
wants to see that fucking head.
Haven't put your cowboy hat on lately. Gotta say.
Well, because so the black one,
Uh-oh.
and I left it at my daughter's house because I was after Rockville, it got destroyed. But so now it looks like a Gandalf hat. I was wearing it in the pool, and I was like, "You shall not pass."
Okay, yeah, no hat then.
Yeah.
You didn't you have your ball cap on backwards earlier when you first?
I
came
did
home?
when I was walking into the house. Yes.
Yeah, that's when it was. That's a good look too.
Nah, only if it's a fitted hat. When it with the. This is a brandy new one too. I haven't even worn the shit.
Brandy new one is that what you said?
Yeah, this is my brandy new hat. Yeah, the logo's to the side. I don't know how I feel about it. They changed their logo. I don't know. I'm not thrilled with it like this, but
Looks good too.
All right. So
See, just hide your face.
just hide my face.
No, that when you wear the ball cap, it hides your eyes.
Oh, I know. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. This company's logo was right in the middle, and I told the dude, I was like, I was taking pictures everywhere around the country wearing this company's hat. And one day I'm at a club, at a rock club, and the lights go out, and the fucking logo in the middle starts glowing in the dark. And my buddy goes, "Dude, that thing's glowing on your head." And I'm like, so I look and take a picture. So I send it to the guy whose company it is. I'm like, "Did you fucking know this glows in the dark?" He goes, "No, I did not know that." I said, "Well, look, it glows in the fucking dark." So anyway, I love these hats. And so he sends me a couple hats about every 6 months. And they changed the logo to the side, and I'm not thrilled with it. I like it right in the middle. I'm a fan that way. I don't know. All right, I don't know why I shared that, but I did. It
No, I
felt like I was
appreciate it.
vulnerable. You guys made me comfortable. And
yeah,
I'm drinking my tea,
What we're here for.
and
No, it's
I may
good.
be on my period as well. I don't
yeah.
know.
It sounds like maybe.
Fuck you.
How are you cramps, sweetheart? You okay?
Eating pad in Advil.
Need some chocolate? Daddy's always got chocolate. If you know what I mean.
So
You
Stop
all right?
it. Stop it.
no, see, I have rules. No
What are your
poop
rules?
and no puke. I don't know how I feel about the third P yet. I haven't decided on that yet, by the way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there's 3 Ps.
Piss?
So I don't know how I feel about that one yet.
What are you talking about? Like in relations to what?
Being pissed
Oh,
on.
that. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
how I feel about that yet.
Oh, you can be pissed off.
That's no fun. You do that to me enough, Jeffrey.
I know.
You do that enough.
I know. I know.
Why? You can't tell him when I make faces or nothing. Like
No.
I'm just like poker face.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
poker
absolutely.
in the rear.
Yeah, that too.
I'm drinking my tea. Why don't
Drink
have
your
me
tea.
up here? Have her up here. She's much better looking than I am.
I have all of us. I keep changing it back to gallery. I don't like just one of us up there.
Breaking news. Where we're just showing the Earth.
Breaking news.
Oh, okay. All right, you should just stop it, and that's where we travel to. There we go. So we're going to Africa.
We're going to Africa.
It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men on Mars could ever do.
Yeah, what if they piss on you? Well played, sir. Well played. That's fucked up.
To be fair, I was saving that since we started talking about the 3 Ps. So that I'm not that witty. I was saving that. I was saving it.
You did well with it.
Thank you.
Don't sell yourself short, son.
I made myself snort. That was outstanding. Oh my god, that was funny.
All right, news headlines. I want your commentary.
Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Now I'm not a large picture. I'm the same size as
I
everybody
know. He
else.
keeps changing us. I just changed us back.
He's like, you are not in control. Do you think you're in control?
I am.
Are you crying?
Ding,
You made me cry a little on that
ding,
one.
ding, ding, ding.
All right, what are your headlines there, son? Let's do it.
Yeah, I just went to click into my headline. It's like, oh, would you like to subscribe?
I mean, I'm for foreplay as much as the next fella.
No, I would not like to subscribe. Then you can't see them. Well, go fuck yourself then. Sorry. Fucking.
Oh my god.
What is this? Oh, God
Your
damn.
teeth are so white.
Who?
Mama
Hers?
Fox.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably just because my light.
Whatever.
Whatever.
They're as white as my beard. Oh.
Holy fuck.
Jeffrey's house is very lit up today. It's lots of lights.
Yep.
Alexa, go blue.
She might do it.
Damn it. I was hoping.
Oh,
Alexa.
Turn blue.
Turn lamps blue.
You should change it to code blue.
That's
That would be cool. Today, one of the trivia categories was we're going to replace the name of an actor with their superhero that they're known for playing. And then you have to tell us the movie we're talking about. It was very easy, except for one. It was the Black Panther before he became a Supreme Court justice. So I knew the answer was Thurgood Marshall, but I didn't know the name of the fucking movie, and it was Marshall. I did not know that. Because my buddy Nicole goes, "We Are Marshall." I'm like, no, that's something completely different. I couldn't watch that movie forever. Do you know the story of We Are Marshall?
We are Marshall. Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's something completely different.
Oh,
We Are Marshall is a college that the entire football team died in a plane crash.
Right.
Ooh.
And it was about the next year or 2 years later where they got a team on the field.
They built the
And
team.
yeah, and it is fucking heart-wrenching.
Is that
Nothing worse than a
Denzel?
bunch of dudes crying. Like that just fucking tears my heart right out. It
Is that
does.
Denzel Washington?
No, no, it was actually Matthew Fox was the star of that movie. Denzel is We Are Titans.
Oh, okay.
Remember the Titans. Sorry.
Remember
The Titans.
They're both football.
Yeah, Remember the Titans is a good movie. But
Okay.
We Are Marshall. Oh. And their chant, their fans chant, "We are Marshall. We are Marshall." And it's just like, oh fuck. Yeah, it's a sad movie.
Yep.
all right. So
All right, what are we doing?
number one, I think we spoke about it early. No, we spoke about. Never mind. We're gonna skip. Second Amendment is not absolute. I believe we hit that last night, a bit today. So let's check this out. Former top Obama advisor calls on Biden to admit mistake he has made. Let's hear about this. Leon Panetta calls on Biden to admit he made a mistake on inflation. Biden should be.
I bought our car for Carvana.
Shut-
It was
Oh,
so easy.
I was gonna say that's you, dude. That ain't us.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh my
I said,
God.
"I love it or my money back."
Oh yeah.
Love it. I thought online meant no one to help me, but Susan,
So
fucking Susan. I love
fucking
Susan.
clickbait. Suck my ass, clickbait. Biden should be transparent with the public and admit he was wrong on inflation being transitory, Panetta says. Former Obama Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta said Thursday that President Biden should take cues from Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and admit he was wrong on inflation being transitory to regain credibility. Does he know any different? During an interview on Your World, Panetta told host Neil Cavuto, "There's no question the administration failed to establish a strategy to combat the rising inflation threat because it underestimated just how prolonged America's suffering would be." Thoughts?
I don't fucking care.
Other than he doesn't know better.
But so we all know when this started. It started with the Keystone Pipeline. That's the first domino.
Right?
Because what it did was make oil futures go through the fucking roof. And, you know, I love the people that go, oh, even if he started the pipeline, it wouldn't do anything. Yes, it would, because it all has to do with futures trading. That's where it all comes from, is futures trading. Anyway, I don't give a fuck if he admits he's wrong or right or whatever. I would like him. No, actually, I don't want him to do a fucking thing because I want everything in November to change. So actually, just be a clueless fuck for the next 5 months, and I'm absolutely fine with that. I don't care. I don't care. And just hope that Manchin and Sinema toe the line and don't put anything into fucking law that, you know, we can't repeal with the next president. You know what I mean? I just because it's going to everything is going to change. If a conservative gets in the next election, which we still have fucking too much time for that, but at least we can keep him at bay if we get the House.
Yep.
If we get Congress, we can just keep him at bay and he can just be
right. He's a lame duck and he's
and nobody fucking cares.
Right.
As long as that happens, everything's it's gonna work. The next fucking year and a half, 2 years is gonna suck because he's not going to do the practical things that, you know, the common sense things that a good president would do. You know.
Well, what do you think? He becomes a one-term lame duck president.
Mm-hmm.
Does he try and actually repair his image when he's got zero support in the rest of the government?
No, because I don't think he understands. I think he is so gone.
Yeah.
That I think he actually thinks he's the most popular president ever. I really feel
They've actually come out and said that's the one thing that vexes him the most is he goes over his polls once a week and he sees how much he sucks and he doesn't understand why he sucks worse than Trump. He's confused. Like, it doesn't make sense to him because he was lied to about how popular he was and how many votes he got.
Right.
He's like shocked. I thought everyone wanted this. This is what they wanted. This is what you told me. Where's my pudding?
So weird segue to this, and it's really not on topic, but I wanted to bring this up with you and Mama Fox. Is we have the two-party system, okay? And you always hear people go, "Oh, it fucking sucks. We need to have more." Look what's happened in Canada, right? And that fucker won with what, 31 to 32% of the vote,
right?
Because they have so many parties. It's like fucking Europe. Europe is a shit show because they have like 17 different parties, but I'm kind of glad because we'll be able to vote them out. But if there were 3 strong parties or 4 strong parties in the country and majority would win, how would they even do that? So
and then how does a prime minister actually can stay if his party doesn't have the majority moving forward? Does he continue to be prime minister? The answer is, okay, he could be.
Yeah.
Unless there's a vote of no confidence to take him out, he stays the prime minister, even if his party isn't the majority.
And what, like 95% of their media is state funded.
Oh, of course.
Think about that.
Of course, it's purely socialist.
95% of their media,
just like ours.
At least we have. So
at least we have.
No, you're wrong, because even though we have CNN and MSNBC, which would be considered definitely left, you have Fox, who their ratings together do not equal Fox. So at least I think we have, at least there's that other voice.
It's true.
But then there's social media.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And that's where it comes down to.
And social media is what, 100%? Because I love that Rumble exists, right? I love that it does. But it's not a dent. Most people don't even know what the fuck Rumble is. Unless you're a conservative, you have no idea what Rumble is. So
right. It's like preaching to the choir.
Correct. It's what is it? Echo chamber? Yeah, right. Echo chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the Daily Wire just put out a new documentary last night or the night before.
Yep.
What is a woman? And they spent a ton of money, like in the millions, to do this documentary. And it is supposed to be unbelievable. Where this podcast host, and I can't remember his Matt is his first name. I think I can't think of what his last name. I can't think of what his
I'll look it
last
up.
name is. But he basically interviews, and I haven't seen it because I'm not a Daily Wire subscriber.
I'm going to. I'm gonna pay for a subscription. So
yeah, I'm actually gonna be one of those illegal people and try to watch it on a Fire Stick because I do want to see it. But basically, he set up interviews.
Matt
Walsh, transgender people, lots of liberals, and apparently he fucking sent them the questions before the interview. So there was like no Borating somebody, right? They knew what they were getting into.
Yeah.
So he does that, and then another part is he goes to Africa, goes to an African tribe, and has somebody translate all the things that are going on in the US. And they're just like, you're out of your fucking mind. They're like, and he asks them, how do you guys deal with depression and anxiety? And they're like, what are you talking about? We don't have that. Everybody has their role in the tribe. Everybody has their station. Everybody knows their job. No, we don't have that. Suicide? Nobody kills himself. Life is precious.
Right.
Nobody kills himself. It's The clips that I've seen are unbelievable. So apparently they botted the shit out of them.
Yeah, they did a DDoS attacks. So
Yep.
it's constant attacks to your site that inundates the login servers. So
they were saying millions and millions of people were on at the same time.
Yep.
But you know, I like the Daily Wire. But again, it's an echo chamber, right? So it's all the things I pretty much believe in. So listening to that, it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, but I feel this way anyway. So okay. It's like, oh, John, look, you're right.
But here's the thing though, not everybody has the words to express the things that they believe. So by putting out things like this, it empowers people by educating them.
That is true.
Like how to speak to it. And that's what, and the Daily Wire is really good about that. And so is Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro has a new show. Debunked.
Yep.
Where he teaches you, this is the same thing. He's teaching you like, this is.
Yeah. If you're ever at a cocktail party
you speak to it,
and this is the conversation that comes up, these are the facts about this conversation.
Yeah.
And I love Shapiro. But again, it's an echo chamber. So I mean, but he is outstanding. You know who's great? And I can't think of his the older guy on the Daily Wire. Shit. I subscribe to his fucking podcast. You think I should know his goddamn name? Andrew Clavin. Okay. He is great.
I never heard of him.
Oh, he's so snarky and funny. And he's just really good. I mean, I like all the God King is great. Jeremy Boren, he's fucking great. The Daily Wire and Candace Owens is on the Daily Wire, on there now.
She has a movie coming out soon.
Yep, about BLM. Yep.
She has a documentary about BLM where she apparently, just exposes everything for you. Here's the truth.
Right.
So I read facts coming out today. Where we know that the founder of BLM bought a $6 million mansion, gave very little money to the Trayvon Martin Foundation, which is where they actually got their start, saying they were going to support that.
Right.
Gave me like $200,000 to it. Yet paid
sounds like Amanda Heard.
Although she's a lesbian, she's a self-professed lesbian. Her baby daddy is like a DJ, and he got paid $2 million for security. And another like $750,000 for, media, like helping out with, media management stuff. And then her brother-in-law got paid like another like $750,000. So money did not go where they said it was going to go. It went to her and her family and her, to enrich them all.
Yeah, the fucking IRS should be all over that shit, and they're not.
Well, it wasn't it March when everything came out about the bug that we spent 2 years fighting, when the FDA had to release their FDA had to release their findings on the medicine and the ill effects, when everything came out that there was a 1,600% overstatement of deaths due to this bug. When all the facts came out about how hurt you'd get if you took the meds, how little it actually helped overall, and then how things were misrepresented. That's at that same time in March. Well, that's when suddenly Ukraine became on our map.
Right.
Because also we found out that the Clinton Foundation put Hillary put her main lawyer in BLM as the new CEO. So showing you that although it was started by this, person, it was an arm of the Clinton Foundation this whole time anyway. That's why they had to shift the narrative and say, everybody look over here. And that's when the lawsuits hit, the RICO lawsuits hit about spying on the president, about the dossier, about the lies. Okay, start a war. We are willing to have a nuclear war so people don't pay attention.
Isn't that fucking insane?
Because all the things that people were saying, hey, something's wrong here, they were right the whole time. Something's wrong, all of it. It's all been lies and bullshit. So, anywho, interesting. So that headline, Mama Fox, we did not give you a chance to react. Leon Panetta saying,
No, I'm good.
a lefty, former, what was he? Secretary of Defense, comes out and says, listen, if Biden wants to save face, he needs to admit that all the lies we're telling you anyways, that he somehow, yeah.
Biden's not going to save face. He's just not. So just let him go. Just be done.
I think it's too late. And my
Yeah, it
fear is he's going to do something that's, that is going to cause more of a problem thinking he's going to save face. Right.
Well,
I mean,
If he tries anything, it's just going to go backwards.
Why is Panetta coming out and trying to legitimize something that's not true anyway? It's like, all right, hey guys, hey, y'all need to hold him accountable to say that he should say X about X, even though this whole thing has been subtext for bankrupting the middle class and making them reliant upon the government. So we did this on purpose, and we're absolutely doing all of it on purpose. But make believe like we're not, by trying to make a legitimate news story about the accountability of him taking a lie and acting like he's being responsible for the lie as a truth, even though it's not. Like, it's kabuki fucking theater.
right.
It's just all kabuki. Like, why make a headline out of something that's a lie anyways?
Right. It's because it's confusion, dude. It's just to keep the what the fuck is going on continuing.
Right.
You don't want anything in black and white. You want it all in gray.
Keep the 100 IQers who were sober for a second and check the news. Go, oh yeah, well, Leon Panetta says, therefore it must be true. It's all good, dude. Guys, it's not as temporary as we thought, but it's definitely not them trying to bankrupt the middle class to take over the country and rule it from the WHO. So that's good. We know that Shelf Help Show's full of shit. Fuck. It's lies on lies. I tell you, I go back and I try and remember all the news stories from when I was growing up going, was it really this bad ever? Or like, this feels like the worst? Or does every 40 to 50-year-old taxpayer who's been around long enough, did they all sniff out that shit in their own generation? Or is this as bad as I think? And it's as bad. It's as bad. Like, our parents, if they were alive and or paying attention, would be like, oh fuck, it's over. It's time to move to Canada. Nope, can't go there anymore.
No.
Yeah, we're fucked. All right, just roll over and take it, son. It won't hurt after the third or fourth time.
That's right.
How do you know that, Dad?
Your mom's real name isn't Peg.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Thank you. Thank you very
That
much.
was nice. Oh, that deserves a dum-dum. A dum-dum hiss. How's that go? All right. Next headline is
spinning on the ones and twos. You're now rocking with your favorite DJ. It's about to get hot.
Make it hot. Let's go, man.
Turn that shit up. Taking it back in the day with another old school banger. It's your boy, always spitting that exclusive fire. The game will never be the same.
So it's 3 times now. Am I supposed to react? I don't know if this is my place. Jeff, what the fuck are you doing, Jeff? I don't know.
seriously.
Seriously? Oh my god. Seriously? Oh my god.
It didn't move on its own this time. That was crazy. I was expecting chaos. I guess even the poor computer's like, that's enough shit, Ed. That's enough.
There's like, I am tired, damn it.
Yeah, I'm worn
John
out.
started the day in such a good mood, Jeff. Why would you want to do that to him? I don't understand. I'm so confused.
All right.
Because he was
well,
mobile and he didn't stop by my house.
All right, let's check the next headline. Speaking of head, I miss you, honey.
I like
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, I had to say it. Oh, am I on the wrong fucking page? Is that what the fuck? Where's the other browser? Come back, baby, come back.
All over my face to me. Oh, what? I was told.
Wow, boys, we're just in a mood tonight.
Who's in a mood?
Everybody just
You're in a
needs to
mood.
Go. I am. I know.
She's in a mood. You're in a mood.
Not-
I'm in a mood.
We're all in a goddamn mood. All right, next one is oh, stop it.
Sorry.
I don't wanna. Oh, sorry. Oops.
Good answer.
Oh, Biden administration holding school lunch money hostage to force transgender policies. Let's
What
read
the
about this.
Fuck.
You would
Biden
think
administration
after the
trying-
first girl that got raped in the bathroom, we'd let this shit go.
Yep. Let's see. Biden administration tying school nutrition to transgender policies is appalling. Fight for schools. Let's see. The Biden admin. Yeah. The Biden administration is using lunch money to hold school districts hostage. The head of a conservative advocacy group said in a response to the Department of Agriculture's announcement that it would require certain schools to allow trans students to use the bathroom of their preferred gender. Schools awarded money from the Food and Nutrition Service, FNS, an agency within USDA, must specify in their policies that discrimination based on gender identity and sexual orientation is prohibited. The department announced in May. It also says allegations of such discrimination must be investigated. What you're seeing here is really the Biden administration saying, you're going to do what I want, or I'm going to take your lunch money. Fight for Schools Executive Director Ian Pryor told Fox News, for the federal government to come in and really tie school nutrition and school lunch programs to this radical ideology is terrifying and it's appalling. FNS administrators several nutrition-related programs, including WIC and the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. It also runs National School Lunch Program, which provides free or low-cost lunches for children, and on average fed nearly 30 million kids per day prior to the pandemic simulation. So what do you think about that? 30 million kids are fed through these programs. These are called unfunded mandates is what this is. This is how you have a law without passing a law. You say, okay, well then we'll withhold from these hungry kids unless you do what we say. Thoughts?
What a fucking bully. He's stealing their lunch money. What are you drinking there, pal?
This is jasmine tea.
Oh. That maybe you're a Corona in it.
Very good, buddy.
No.
Makes me swell. Makes me.
Oh,
love
you
it.
didn't have a good experience with the Corona?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I bought another 12-pack after that and drank it all.
Glutton for punishment there.
It was delicious.
Today's word is moderation. Moderation.
Not all at once. It's been a month since we hung out, buddy. So
The most asinine thing I've heard, and there's a lot of asinine shit out there, but it is so ridiculous that they are forcing the policies that they want, but they're holding hostage. Some of these kids, it's the only meal they get.
Yep.
That's it. That's what they eat
The
all
only
day
meal
long.
they get during the day at all.
Yeah, they don't. Some kids don't have food at home. They don't, and so what they eat at school is what they eat all day.
Right.
I've known kids like that. I went to school with kids like that. and it's sad, but they rely on that.
Yep.
So to put a school in a position where knowingly you're going to physically harm students if you don't let them use whatever fucking bathroom they want is the most ridiculous, asinine, bullying thing I've heard in a hell of a long time.
What'd you say? 30 million was the number?
30 million.
So 30 million for out of 30 million, if you go with what? Let's say you go 1%. Let's just throw 1% against the wall. So you're going to let 30 million kids starve. Tell me how important these kids are to you for what? 30,000 kids that want to use a different bathroom?
Well, it's higher than that because with children, it's considered a social contagion. So although it's a 1.4% of the population as adults, is more like 20% is really what they're up to right now with children who think.
Well, and that's more that Janie thinks she's a boy, so she wants to use the boys' bathroom. But I'm Janie's friend, so I want to use the boys' bathroom too, because that's the cool thing to do. It's not that I think I'm a boy; it's that everybody else is doing it, so I'm going to follow along.
Right?
Yeah, there's always that fucking line, right? There's always that fucking line in the chicks' room, right? So
I have used the men's bathroom in many occasions because of that damn line.
You're like, I identify as a helicopter, and you just go.
I like the schools who got on board by taking out the girls, 2 of the girls' stalls and putting urinals in the girls' room. You don't think about it from the other direction. Suddenly there's all these complaints because they're like, okay, yeah, no problem. We understand. We'll make sure everyone's comfortable. They're like, wait, you have 1 stall and 2 urinals? They're like, yeah, we're inclusion.
So now they have the boys coming into the girls.
No, the boys didn't care in the first place. Boys have all the urinals, but they didn't mandate which bathrooms had to be updated. So they just updated the girls and they took out the stalls and the girls and put urinals in.
They're probably the cleanest urinals ever. Or actually, you get maybe a slow learning chick and she poops in it. That's fine.
So that's what they have. So they basically a boys' bathroom will have 1 to 2 stalls with 3 urinals. The girls' bathroom would have 3 to 4 stalls. So they just made it so there was 2 stalls, or 2 stalls, 3 urinals in the girls' room, 2 stalls, 3 urinals in the men's room. There you go.
Right.
All the same.
Fair.
They're like, what are the people with a vagina supposed to do? Use a urinal. I don't know.
And lose its sports to women that have dicks.
I thought that was great. I was just like, that's amazing. How much complaining is now going to take? Then these girls are going like, I peed myself, or I had to pee in the fucking, I had to pee in the playground because there was a line because there's only 4 stalls in the whole place. There's urinals everywhere. Well, you want to be called Jack and not Jill? Learn to piss standing up.
I've had you so bad before. I have.
I dead name my child every time I talk to her, and I misgender her too. And I said, I don't know, is this a hate crime or is this child abuse? Because I'll punch you if you say something wrong. I love you. Take out the trash, but it's heavy. I'm like, a man can do it, and then it does it.
It does it. Oh my.
Good job, father. What?
Oh God.
What if I want you to call me mother? You gonna call me mother moving forward just because I want that? No. Why not?
My God.
It's because I've been father your whole life. I want to be mother. Well, I would respect that. I wouldn't respect that. You should not either. Don't listen to that bullshit. Go brush your teeth, shake your dick, and go to bed. I love you.
Shake your dick.
We're gonna be texting one night and go, Jeffrey, are we going on? Jeffrey, I don't know, John, where'd he go? I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a few days. Jeffrey's being eaten by the rats because his daughter knocked the shit out of him and he fell unconscious.
That's
oh my God.
So my Hannah, with her transgender play. She wrote a play, and it got submitted for a statewide review, and she was one of 7 people who sight unseen. They just read the script for the script, had her play. It's a short story, short form play. She had her play accepted. There was 7 people from Pima County who were accepted to have theirs done out of 300 entrants.
Wow.
And her story is called, I think, The 14th Floor. I think that's what it's called.
Nice.
What do you think it's about?
Because in hotels they don't have the 13th floor because of superstition.
Right.
So it's something about a haunted. Oh, please, let's just say it's a haunted hotel or something.
No, it's about a trans boy
I figured.
who struggles with their identity, and they're not specifically supported by their parents, and they commit suicide.
Oh, you just gave me chills. Oh.
So
I like my idea much better.
Yeah,
Can
let's go with
we
John's.
just say that mine is friendlier?
I'd rather deal with ghosts.
So I'm going to see the play on Saturday. The playhouse is by my house, so whenever she's had to go for when they picking actors and tryouts, and she's been there for all of it. I think it started today. I think tonight they had their first showing. Plays through the weekend, so I'm going to go 10 a.m. on Saturday. She's like, you don't sleep in, so we might as well do an early show. I said, cool. Then she warned me. She said, it's semi-autobiographical. It's basically all the trauma I had through you guys' divorce, my confusion and maybe lack of support, and wanting to end it. But I didn't end it, as you know. I wrote a story about it instead, and that was cathartic. And then we had put her into inpatient care for a while to get some help, and I give her 100% credit for being a strong advocate for herself, because I was always like, no matter what, you don't get to kill yourself ever. It's almost like the first and last thing I would talk to her about, as she's, as soon as I found out she was clinically depressed and she had some other issues going on, I was like, no matter what, you have to promise me you don't do that. Promise me. Yes, sir. So she wrote this play to get out all those feelings, and then sure enough, there's a fucking play, and there's somebody. She goes, this guy, I don't remember his name, he's playing you. I said, oh, that's exciting. Is he as charming as I am? Well, he just graduated, so he was in all the plays. He was always the lead in all the plays, so I'm excited that he's playing you. She says, but some of the dialogue, all of the dialogue, I'm a little nervous, Dad. So why is that? Because you're gonna have to hear my impression of things that you have said that caused me problems. I said, that's okay. I'm ready to hear it. I can guess a handful of them for sure. And she said, yeah, so there's a part where you and Mom are on the play. You and Mom are yelling at each other back and forth. And then there's just a lot of lines going on. And Mom didn't know at all about any of this until I said, oh, I'm a little nervous for you to hear the actor who plays you. She's like, what? I'm in the play. Yeah, it's not flattering either. She said, but don't worry, Dad sounds more like a jerk, and you sound more like you're just angry all the time, which is pretty accurate. I said, that is very accurate. Your mom's just angry all the time, and I'm a jerk. So I look forward to crying on Saturday. That'll be good.
I was just gonna say, take tissues.
Yeah. And I'm gonna talk to the actor afterwards. Too. Like, do you think you did this justice, motherfucker? Do you want to hear what humiliating your fucking crazy kid sounds like?
You're gonna be in no condition to do that, dude.
Be what?
You're gonna be in no condition
Why no?
to confront any actor about anything.
I know.
Like, I'll be back next week.
Hey Jeff, no matter what happens, you can't kill yourself, okay?
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'll be all right.
Oof.
I never claimed to know exactly what I was doing, but she put it on paper instead of in the paper. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, no.
It's amazing.
I mean, that's a silver lining for sure on that, but that's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be a shit show. Wow.
Right? Who the fuck ever had themselves portrayed in she had actors drop out.
It's her postcards from the edge, dude.
Yeah, and it's only like a 10 to 15 minute play. She's a max. It's like 12 minutes. So they're all short. It's a short. She goes, but people dropped out because they were too triggered by the material. They couldn't play the material. And then I start to speak and she goes, don't make fun of the word triggered. I'm like, you know me.
Save that for act 2.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, oh, someone had an emotion. Oh no, I can't play it. I have an emotion. I have feelings.
Change that word to stressors.
Feelings are tough. Sorry. This is why I'm the asshole. This is why I'm the asshole.
If the proverbial shoe fits.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be heavy.
You think so? Nah.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
I think as my namesake or my child's namesake character jumps off of the building in despair, nose dive into the pavement because they don't see any way out, I'm gonna be like, that was awesome. Fuck. Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
I am and I thought my Saturday was going to be tough because I have to go to a little kid's recital. I wouldn't trade fucking
no
in a second. Oh, I think I'm going to go high too. I think I just decided that that'll be outstanding.
I think
yeah, that may be a good idea too.
What have I got? My bed is I don't know. I gotta say, Hannah might have just inspired me to. I haven't been writing lately. 3 years ago, I had an attempt, and I have not written. So I think maybe Hannah just inspired me. I need to write.
If you don't want to dead name her, she picked her alternate name that we didn't name her, Hayden, as where she goes by also. So
Hayden, okay.
Hayden, yeah.
I guess that's the whole point, right?
What's the whole point?
Is to inspire other people to express themselves instead of causing harm to themselves.
Yes.
It's just you're the fucking casualty on this, brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh.
She didn't kill herself.
No. I meant the casualty for the play.
Oh,
you have to sit through.
In the play, I will be the reason why she did. Or her mother and I in the play will be the reason why. So.
Oh. Fuck me. Oh.
Yeah, that's a moment. That's the vibe, as she would say. That's a vibe. That's a mood.
That's a mood, all right.
I'm gonna play it off like I didn't realize this was autobiographical. I'm gonna be like, those parents are assholes. Isn't that right, Hannah? Oh, the transgender playwright. She's getting fucking credit. I'm like, you're getting credit under Hayden as a dude. You're fucking This is where shit gets out of control. Fuck. I can't be mad at you for getting your play done. That's amazing. You're like 14 years old.
So you have to see through the forest, dude, because the most important thing, like we said, is that this could inspire other people.
Mhm.
And she's around to embarrass you or make you feel horrible, but she's around. So at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, right? So
Correct.
my son is part of the legendary Cienega class that from his time in 6th grade to 12th grade, they had something like 12 or 13 kids kill themselves. Like, he went to his first funeral in 6th grade for a kid that played basketball with us. And I was on the road when it happened, so I wasn't here. His mother went with him. But then since then, they've had over a dozen kids kill themselves from that class all the way up. They had a couple dance with trains. It's been for somebody that young. We moved here for a reason. I wanted them to stay kids as long as they could stay kids, right? I mean, we were in the best school district in all of New York. I mean, and a very expensive town, and there were major drug deals going down like a block away. And I was like, well, that means you can't get away from it, right? So we got to get the fuck out of here. So never thought, right? That never entered my thought that would be the thing that he'd be exposed to instead of violence and drugs. The number of suicides that he's had to deal with.
Suicide and self-loathing, right?
It's horrible. So after I got back from my trip, I sat down with him and I said, number one, I'm sorry I wasn't in town to go with you. I said, I definitely wanted to be there for you. Both your mother and I wanted to do that. He goes, yeah, I'm angry. I said, why are you angry? He goes, it's the most selfish thing you could ever do. And in this 6th grade, I don't even know how old that is. Was that 11?
11.
Yeah. He said, it's the most selfish thing you can do. And I said to him, listen, I can't pretend to be a kid now. I remember when I was a kid, we had one kid. That was it. One kid. And I was like, oh, remember when he so-and-so killed himself. But I also had a class of about 190 or something like that compared to his like 500. And I said this. I said, in your darkest moments, in your most self-loathing, I didn't use those phrases because he was young. I said, in the most depressing time you can think of, when things are as low as possible, I want you to remember one thing. And he goes, what? I go, the good days outnumber the bad days. And whatever's bothering you, we can't fix if you're not here to fix it. I'm very proud of myself right now. I'm holding it together. I'm really surprised I haven't started choking up yet. But he said, well, you don't have to ever worry about that because it is the most selfish thing you could ever do to your family and to your friends. And it still haunts him. He's 20. He'll be 23 in July. And he was a little intoxicated one night. And I had to talk him down. Nothing like this, but it was just, he was upset about some things or whatever. And he fucking brought it up. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, that's 12 years ago. And he fucking still carries that around. So, I mean, that's heavy. I mean, I've never had to deal with it. I'm lucky that way. But that's heavy for an 11-year-old to fucking go. I went to my first funeral probably a little bit earlier than that, but my friend's dad died of cancer. That was a whole nother fucking, that's a whole nother realm. But and I always, friends go through depression all the time and stuff. And, I like to talk, obviously. And I always, try to say, You know that there's people out there that love you. And if you don't know that, you should. And through your darkest time, again, you can, if you're not here to solve the problem or to discuss the problem, we can't solve it. So be here, because the good days outnumber the bad. And you know, and that's not for everybody, obviously. You know, there's some people that live in fucking hell, but most of the people that we know, the good days outnumber the bad. And again, if you're not here to deal with the problem, then we can never deal with the problem. So, but yeah, that was intense. To hear an 11-year-old, you know, and like I said, he still carries that around. He fucking carries it around. He blames himself sometimes, that he didn't express that, you know, if somebody needed to talk, he was there. And I try to explain to him, you were 11 years old. It's, you know, that's not a youth thing. That's a community thing, right? I think that unfortunately we failed. The school, the team, the sports team that he played on. But yeah, 11 years old. Fuck, I can never even imagine it. You know, I joke around all the time. I love myself way too much to go fucking jumping out of a plane, let alone causing damage to myself. I love myself way too much. I won't bungee jump. Nope. Won't do coke. Won't do smack, because I love myself way too much. But Jeffrey, you got to take one for the team, it sounds like. But at the end of the day, you know,
she's here.
But Mama Fox said it too, that inspired her to put pen to paper. It's funny that you bring that up, right? So I was going through, I need a code to get into work because I had to go into work today because I order swag, Truly Nolan swag, to bring to partners that I go and visit around the country.
Yeah.
And I looked on my notes for what do you call it? The phone notes, whatever. It's Samsung Notes.
Samsung Notes, yeah.
And the thing that I clicked on, the first thing that was there was this. Just before midnight on the evening that my father passed away, we heard an owl hoot 3 times. At first, my sister and I didn't know if it was my mother sobbing from the bedroom. Then again, hoot, hoot, hoot from outside. I ran outside and looked up on top of my parents' roof, and there sat a great horned owl sitting on the roof of the house directly above where my mother sat in the master bedroom, missing my dad. I'm not one of those people that believes in signs. Maybe I am now. So it was so cathartic to write something like this, something silly and simple. And I just sat there and I just typed. I just typed, you know, and just let it out. And it still chokes me up, but that's a great point. You know, write down those feelings, because it's a great way to self-analyze yourself, opposed to self-analyze, which I may be doing later. And that was perfect. Thank you. Oh, is that your notebook?
This is my notebook. This is all full. Yeah.
It's important stuff, though.
We were telling this stories just real quick. So when I was 19, I met Nick, and we were engaged for a while, but he was a serial cheater, and I don't play that game. I did for 5 years, and then I was done. But afterwards, we became best friends. For like, yeah, for like 2 years, I was married. My son was very young. He would call me at 2:30 because, you know, the bar's closed and he's home now, and literally would say, like, I have a beer in one hand, I have my gun in the other hand, and the phone tucked in my chin. Like, which one am I using tonight? And I would sit in the kitchen floor until time to get ready for work, talking him down 3 or 4 nights a week for almost 2 years.
Jesus.
He didn't call me one night. Sean did. That's my ghost story. That's Nick
No.
walking the floor. But I didn't deal with it for 20 years. I stayed angry because anger is easy for me. You don't have to figure out why you're angry. You know why you're angry.
Right.
Anger is not a true emotion, though. It's a front emotion. It's not.
It's a confusion emotion.
Yeah. And I've done the work the last few years. So the 13th of last month was 22 years.
Wow.
And I posted to my support group only. We have a locked page. And I just put like it's been 22 years. And this was the first year that I was able to celebrate his life instead of mourn his loss. And then at the end, I put, if you feel lonely or confused or just, or something, I don't know what it was. I said, just reach out to anyone, to everyone. I got more comments on that line. I was like, really? Like people were just like, I needed to hear that today. People that are in the group that I've never met, I've never talked to, I don't know. We're just like, wow, I just needed to hear that today. It's amazing what the power of words can do. So, yeah.
100% agree.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I'll read a quote about, you know, something about getting through your day, basically, and I'll share it with maybe a dozen people, and when I share it, I'll share it with like 4 people with intent, 4 people with maybe intent, 4 probably not, like it wouldn't strike me that they would even give a fuck, and then 4 definitely not. I've done it 3 or 4 times in the last year where these people I think need it, these people might, these people probably not, these people definitely not. I will get back out of those dozen 10 responses of gratitude for the thought. And I'm always surprised. I don't know why, but everybody needs a word, you know?
Yeah.
It seems like such an impossible thing to keep up with all of the friends, and especially this day and age when everything is social media. You wind up having the ability to stay in touch with 1,000 people, where when we were growing up, if you knew 100 people, like you were killing it. And that was like all generations, you knew 100 people. And then you, like 20 of them you were close with. It's so vast nowadays that it's overwhelming. And instead of trying to figure out whether or not you should, or whether or not anyone wants to hear what you have to say, or whether or not it matters, we just don't do it. Because I think there's all this like, what if? Nobody needs that. Like we make an excuse for it. We go, nobody needs to hear that. I'm in my feels this morning. It doesn't mean anybody else is. Right. I don't need, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Just do it. Just fucking do it. I've had people respond to me, and then thereafter for a while now talk to me and literally say, today was the day. That happened twice out of the 4 times that I did it. Today was the day. I had a plan. How did you know? And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to cheapen it, because I chose that person, but I didn't know that I chose that person. That person was not on the needs it list. Right. They were on the maybe list. And those two, twice, a maybe and a probably not, responded to me afterwards. Like, we carried on a conversation for a while. I was like, whew. Like, I was done. How did you know? Like, you've always been intuitive. I'm like, It's not about me, right? It's not about me. Let's not talk about that. It's like, how are you? What do you need?
Right.
You know, there. I thought of you, but there's help that is far more better prepared than I am to get you what you need, and that's the route I have to go.
Right.
You know? Even when I think about doing stuff like shelf help, I'm not a professional. Like, I can point you in a direction, and I hope you would take it, and I hope you would take that encouragement. I can't be. It's not that I can't be responsible for it. It's just I'm not equipped. I'm not equipped to save you, but I promise there are people who are.
Right.
But I guess I am equipped to notice. And that's I stopped doing it after the second time. I was like number 3 and number 4. I got very serious responses, and I was like, okay, Daddy's got to call in some backup here. And on the third one, I got her to seek help, and then let me know who, how, what, when, where, why. On the fourth one, I had to call. I said, we need a health and wellness check. And here's why. And that person's okay too.
Okay.
But that's nuts, right? Like 48 people, 2 people could have been gone. So shelf help.
Shelf help show. I wrote something for Nick. Now, don't judge, because this was like very early when I first started writing, and it's not very good. But still one of my favorites. I took your clothes out of the closet today, but I couldn't bear to look. The price was too much to pay. I inhaled the scent of you while holding your shirt to my chest. It was all that I could do. I lied on the bed that's not ours anymore. I cried myself to sleep, although it shook me to my core. I took your clothes out of the closet today. And literally, when I wrote that, I had those shirts, and I was staring at those at the shirts. It's not a good one, but
No, it's amazing. It's amazing.
It just shows, though, what we talked about earlier. It affects the people that you leave behind.
yeah.
Forever. Like I said,
Yeah.
my son that was 11 years old, he's 23. He brought it up. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
It's crazy shit. All right, well, that got real fucking heavy. Thanks, Jeff.
I know.
Glad it did. These are the moments I got to remember to catalog and be like, hey,
Shelf help.
shelf help, baby. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Thank you both for sharing. Means a lot. Means a
Hey,
lot.
text me Saturday after.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what level of destroyed I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
See if we need to send John over to you.
I'm more than willing to come to the house. Just you got to guarantee it's a Cooper free zone. Have you talked to him?
Yeah.
Is he all right?
He's all right.
All right.
Let's get him by. I talked to him earlier today. Guess who's probably going to get ice cream on Saturday? My child. What do you want? Want a book? You want a car? What do you want? Whew.
How do you think your ex is going to handle it?
I think she sees it tomorrow. She's got ADHD really bad, so she'll probably like not pay attention during that part. I'm just kidding. It'll probably break her heart.
You got the hottest DJ in the game coming through your speakers, spinning on the ones and twos. You're now rocking with your favorite DJ. It's about to get hot.
So all he did with this shit is guaranteed that I worked during the podcast.
I know. We lost you there for a while.
I was listening,
I know.
except for his shit. I don't listen to the wiki.
Why not?
Because I enjoyed the music that he had underneath. What do you call that? Not a bridge, a
Bed. Music bed.
I couldn't think of that word. It is about that time, though.
Yep.
He does have to work on his volume, so.
It was good when I was reading that, though. I could just barely hear it.
I think
But it
that's at
wasn't-
46,
Feel like I needed to yell.
46 or 41.
So, want to do one last headline?
Sure.
Or do you want to do some truly tasteless jokes?
Let's go headline. Actually, Mama Fox, you call it as you yawn.
Sorry, I didn't sleep good last night. Headline's fine.
I didn't sleep at all last night.
All right. Here we go. The last headline. Children's school massacre. Just kidding.
Oh, should have went with tasteless jokes.
It's gonna be tasteless no matter what.
Oh boy.
What are you talking about? They taste like something.
All right. The Country Music Awards, CMA bans any display of Confederate flags.
CMA?
Yep.
Holy shit.
I think NASCAR banned it from the cars.
Wow.
NASCAR is makes sense to me because NASCAR exists because of every sponsor, right? So you got a bunch of woke companies who are part of that. Country Music Awards celebrating country music. No display of a Confederate flag allowed anywhere, or you're out. What do you think?
Wow.
Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it who cares? Or another example of the man getting one over on us?
I hate country music, so fuck them. But I mean, I understand why.
Thrash metal, no dark, satanic or
He said trash again, didn't he? He said
thrash metal. You know I did. No dark, satanic skulls or anything allowed. Go.
Yeah, they would say fuck you, and that's it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. But it's also not okay, but you're also talking about like what isn't that the number one music genre sold?
Country music?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
It's huge fucking money, right? So I mean, nobody cares about the metal band with skulls and wings and all that shit. Nobody cares. You know, corporate sponsors, you know, the same sponsors, Monster Energy Drink 3-day tour. I mean, those guys are still going to sponsor. They don't give a fuck.
So Confederate flag imagery, who does it really impact? Like the CMA Fest. So it's a festival. They ban it. They have sponsors. Country music creators, singers, and artists, they have a fan base. That fan base tends to be what?
White and
What?
Southern.
Southerners.
So there's a very positive pro-America, right? Trucks, guns, beer, broads,
And freedom.
and freedom.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So Nashville, they're in on it. The 4-day event in Nashville, which starts June 9th, lists Confederate flag imagery of any kind under its list of prohibited items and activities. After a 2-year hiatus because of the, hoax, the annual festival that began in 1972 will return to Nashville. The festival regularly attracts about 50,000. That's not a lot.
No,
Country music fans. Who cares about 50,000 people?
no, there are more people at a football game.
Exactly. The Country Music Association told the Tennessean that the decision to enact a ban on Confederate flag imagery this year was based on protecting the personal safety of fans and preventing discrimination. What's the percentage of, let's say, African American country fans of the total country fans? What would you guess be? It can't be higher than the population, right? Are they represented equally like they are across the population?
7% of people.
No.
I'm not saying they're not, you got Darius Rucker, he went from being Hootie to Wagon Wheel.
Yeah.
He's a good singer. But so who's being protected?
Corporate sponsors. That's who's being protected.
And why do the corporate sponsors care?
Because that's the popular thing. That's the woke social media.
Yeah.
It's funny, right? So I've seen a lot of videos of African American people with Confederate flags saying that it represents the South.
Correct.
It doesn't represent.
Correct.
It doesn't represent slavery. It doesn't it's not what it represents.
Dixie is where they live. It's not a state of mind. It's not a
right.
Or it's not a historical event of racism or slave ownership.
Right.
It's
so, and
Black
the only
rednecks,
people that
baby.
seem to be offended by it is white Northerners.
The Yankees have a problem with the rednecks and the Dixie loving Southerners being proud to be Southern. Like
I have no opinion on it because I don't have an opinion on it because it doesn't affect me in any which way. It doesn't. I am not from the South. I don't like country music. I'm not African American. I'm from New York. So it was all it represented to me was the top of the General Lee when I was a kid.
Yep.
Never associated it with slavery, never associated. That's all I thought about it was. And I was confused. In fact, when they canceled Dukes of Hazzard off of reruns and stuff like that because of the General Lee.
That's dumb.
I don't get it. But
I have an odd thought. Like, what if somebody has a tattoo? Because a lot of rednecks have big ass tats of
the
Confederate flag. They're
Right.
not going to be allowed in if it's showing.
The guy can't show it, right?
You're going to have some big ass 300-pound dude with it like on his whole forearm. And you're
Just
gonna
a
be
good
like,
old boys.
I paid for my
never
ticket.
meaning no harm.
Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
Making their way.
They got straighten the curves, flatten the hills.
The only way they know how.
Yep. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it. I don't fucking care.
Put on your cowboy hat and let's sing like Waylon Jennings. Mama Fox with creamer pants right now. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
I was gonna go look something.
Making our way.
You were talking about now.
The only way they know
What
how.
was
That's
it? I was
just a
gonna
little
look
bit
up.
more
Confused, John.
than the law will allow.
Doesn't take much. It really doesn't.
I'm a good old boy.
Our dog was named Roscoe Pico Train.
That's right, Roscoe P. Coltrane. I know the Daisy loves me.
I did like that show when I was a kid, though. I
Same.
did like it. And it was on when I watched it, I was so young that I didn't figure out that she was hot. Like that wasn't a thing.
All right, the Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, like I didn't figure it out. The first one on television was probably Fall Guy. Heather Thomas. No, yeah, Heather Thomas. Because there were the two Heathers, right? Like there's the two Jessicas.
Yeah.
Jessica Biel and Jessica, what the fuck's Alba. Well, we had Heather Locklear and Heather Thomas.
Yeah.
But I love the Fall Guy. Oh my God, did I love that show. Fucking love that show.
In the little tiny town that I lived in Oregon, the guy, I forgot his name now.
What's the town name?
Sweet Home, Oregon. The actor that played Luke, his cousin was our dentist.
Schneider. Well, no, not
Schneider. Yeah.
It was Schneider's.
Yeah. And so me and my sister and my cousin, we had autographed pictures of him.
Luke?
Luke.
Oh, and Luke Duke.
Luke Duke. Oh.
I will be very close to Sweet Home, Oregon. I'll be in Eugene.
Oh, Eugene, that's old stomping grounds.
Yeah. I'll be in Bend.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm going to Crater Lake to missing 411 land.
That's amazing.
Oh, I am so stoked. I am so stoked. I have to dump all the videos on my camera, so I have fucking plenty of fucking on my camera. On my phone.
On your phone?
Yeah, so I have plenty.
Yeah. Don't come back and say, I saw him, but I didn't record.
I'm not gonna see him.
Phone.
I'm not gonna see him. I'm not gonna take pictures of him. It's not gonna happen. But I do have to drive. That's funny. I have to drive from Eugene to Tacoma in the middle of the night.
Ooh.
So yeah, you're gonna see it.
I knowing my fucking luck all by myself, I'm like, son of a bitch.
Get out of the road.
I want to be with somebody in a car with me and see it and then pretend like I didn't see it and have them go, no, you didn't fucking see it. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? I didn't see it. Are you kidding me? You're the fucking Sasquatch guy and you didn't fucking see it? I'm like, no, you're very lucky. Apparently you got to see it and I didn't see it.
You would not be able to do that. You would not be able to
hold
your shit together.
You're probably right. You're probably accurate.
So when our phones start ringing at 2 a.m., he's gonna have to tell somebody.
Right? No joke.
And we're probably awake. So
odds are Jeffrey will be awake.
Me too.
Yep. Oh God, that is so bad.
Netflix on May 13th. This is the final headline. We don't, no comment. Tells its employees if they have a problem with the woke crap, please quit.
Well, meaning
we don't support it. We don't want to hear
it.
We're not talking about it. It's not good for business. And if you have an issue with it, quit. Otherwise, shut your mouth. How much do you love that? Scale of 1 to 10, go, John.
Absolutely.
14.
Yeah. 10, 14, yeah. Love that. Love that. Hey, guys, you know what? We're not taking any stand on any of this crap anymore. We're a business.
That's
you
it.
Don't like it? Get the fuck out.
That's what the fuck Disney should do. They're so stupid.
They've lost so much money and they're continuing to give other brands a chance to
opportunities,
to steal their business. And I say, yeah, good. Welcome to capitalism. Can you see 10 real Bigfoot sightings caught on tape? 10 real Bigfoot sightings.
I've seen some very hairy people, but I have still never believed in Bigfoot, or at least not until seeing these videos.
Is this the cage? No. Saw some freaky stuff.
In California's Marble Mountains, a group of students backpackers start to film a strange discovery in the woods.
Climb out for a minute. Let me get a look into this thing. Let me walk around it a little bit. First of all, some kind of creature has taken and piled tons and tons of leaves and branches We notice claw marks as we look at the trees and stuff.
After inspecting the strange den, they notice a mysterious human-like figure in the distance. Upon a mountain, what appears to be not quite human.
Walking down.
Oh my word.
Bigfoot's walking down right now.
Uh-huh.
See, he's standing taller. Uh-oh! I'll get back to camp.
We see something moving on the hill above.
Run!
Where?
Where is it? It's like where
It's
those
stopped.
trees, like right on the
Yeah.
right side of it.
No,
Wanna go?
it stopped and it's looking at us.
It's kind of looking at us.
I don't see it.
Moving
The
now.
tree is. It's to the right of them. It's walking that way. Trees.
You see-
Okay. See that king's castle?
Yeah. Is that
Walking on that
kind of
hill.
little skinny thing?
That little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the right side of the tree.
They make a note of its proportions.
Its arms are way too big. Look at how long the hands hang down to the.
How can you see from there down to his knees at least, aren't they?
Look what I'm looking at. His arms obviously hang.
Hold on. I need to.
His arms obviously hang below his knees.
Filmed in
Pause it for a
2001,
second.
people are still divided over the legitimacy of this sighting, but their reaction to its presence does seem real.
Yeah.
He's shaking his fist at us.
He's right in between the two trees.
He's screaming at us something. Get out of my camp. Get out of my camp.
He's probably saying, hey, there's 15 Bigfoots now.
He's coming. Is it coming down?
He's jumping up and down. He's going back and forth. He is furious.
With drones becoming more available, we are able to view the wild from an angle usually only available to birds. Countless strange things have been discovered this way, some even believe Bigfoot has. In this video, what appears to be a large hairy ape can be seen running through grassland and into the woods.
Oh, I've seen this one.
It's booking too. It's hauling butt.
Subsequent analysis revealed that whatever it was at least 7 foot tall. Many have strapped small cameras to their dog or cat to see the wild through an animal's perspective. It's easy to find this kind of video online, but one video in particular is noteworthy for Bigfoot hunters.
Oh.
We see a dog walking through the woods when a large ape-like being emerges in view of the GoPro. What is this creature?
Jeez.
It's like two people with a jacket on.
In British Columbia, 2 hikers noticed a strange creature in their sight. Zooming in, what at first looks like a brown bear now appeared to be a large hairy ape. We see it walking around a hilltop doing pretty much nothing. Perhaps this is why no living Bigfoot has been discovered. They procrastinate too much. There's nothing worse than a lazy Bigfoot. Paul Freeman is one of the more respected Bigfoot hunters, which isn't saying much, but still. He filmed this in 1994. It appears to show a Bigfoot slowly walking by the camera, clearly noticing Freeman. Freeman follows after it, going by here as it disappeared behind trees. Many claim to see other Bigfoots in the latter part of this video. I'm not going to point out where on the screen they supposedly are, because editing is like lipstick. Less is more. At Virginia's Gum Hill is said to be a strange beast. The beast of Gum Hill has been rumored to exist since the 1980s, when reports emerged of a large humanoid ape covered in hair. Some say the beast of Gum Hill can be seen in this video. It shows a man riding through shallow waters, but as he gets further down the creek, the beast appears to walk across the water, directly in front of him. This could easily have been faked, but if not, could be the first evidence of a beast since the 1980s, when a photograph was supposedly taken of it. Although that could also be fake, it's possible. In this video, a Bigfoot can apparently be seen carrying its baby. It picks up the young Bigfoot before walking away, clearly looking towards the person filming.
Jesus.
There isn't much else to say, it's just Bigfoot. It's just Bigfoot. It said this video shows an adult Bigfoot looking into a window. People who live in wooded areas find this especially disturbing for obvious reasons. I personally don't believe this video is genuine. It feels too strange. It feels like the opening scene to the most ironic porn film ever.
That was great.
In this video, a young boy is being taught how to shoot, presumably for defending against big government, or maybe hunting unicorn. Either way, something very unusual happens on this day. Under the sound of helicopter flight, the boy fires his gun. To his parents' shock, he begins to sob.
Whoa. Whoa, that was a big kick. You okay, Brock?
They didn't realize until reviewing the footage, but as he shot, a dark figure emerges from the trees behind them and runs out of view. And the boy weeps after seeing what many call Bigfoot. So I can't make this video without mentioning the Patterson footage, mostly because it is mental. And when I say mental, I mean crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean objective truth. So in 1967, two legends went to a remote Californian creek and filmed this footage. They were cowboys, of course, so we see them arrive on horseback. They were the original vloggers, and by chance they capture a strange beast behind them. It walks around for some time before looking back and noticing them. That's where things get awkward. It just stumbles around, not sure what to do, and disappears into the wood. It's clear scientific proof. Bigfoot exists.
So one of the things about the Patterson Gimlin film, which is the last thing, Richard Patterson's been dead forever, but Bob Gimlin is still alive. And Gimlin says that Patterson had his rifle, or he had his rifle ready to go. But the reason it didn't shoot is because they didn't think it was the only one there. They thought there were a couple other ones around them. So, and he also figured that the gun that he had wouldn't take it down because it was so big. So it's interesting to me. I mean, all that stuff. The only one that to me was, well, two of them. One where they're joking around and stuff, and like the Bigfoot's up on the mountain. If you watch the way it walks in a weird way where its knees are bent backwards a little bit. It's very strange. When he's coming down the hill, you could see it. And the other one is the one that picked up the baby. So we don't walk and turn our head and look somewhere else when we walk. We look straight ahead.
Okay.
And if you watch that,
we position our whole body.
Correct. When you watch that without skipping a beat, it looks back at the camera and looks at them as it's walking without missing a beat. And that's like next to impossible to do. I mean, obviously anything could be faked, right? But all you need to do next time we do something like this is just find some recordings of the screams in the woods.
Yeah, frightening. Yeah, they mimic.
It is all time. And you know, I grew up in the Adirondacks and I grew up in the Catskills, so I'm used to big cats and bears and deer and lynxes and all sorts of shit that makes crazy noises. There are noises that you just go, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I can feel it in my chest.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know. I think there's something to it. Like I subscribe to that Sasquatch Chronicles show, and I always say the same thing. They may not have seen Bigfoot, but they fucking saw something. And it's something that somebody who's hunted for 30 years in those woods has never seen before. So explain to me how that is, right? So I don't know. I think it's a super interesting topic because, and it doesn't get as much play. It's like not as popular when Finding Bigfoot came out and stuff, because Finding Bigfoot made it such a joke. It drove me nuts. But yeah, because that's what I would do, is shoot off fireworks in the middle of the woods, because that would make a Sasquatch come and hang out. I don't know.
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah, Finding Bigfoot's a joke. It's the guy Moneymaker, and that's actually his last name. He was part of the BFRO, which is the Bigfoot research organization.
Mm-hmm.
But they, the theory is that they've been misinformation people forever. Like, people will tell you that they contacted them with their story, and when they publish the story, all sorts of shit is left out. Like, oh my God, Jeffrey. Well, anyway, I think it's an interesting topic. So,
same.
And it's about that time, because I'm getting fucking tired.
You're now rocking up. You're in the mix.
That's perfect. Thank you, Jeffrey. That makes it easier for me to say goodbye to you.
Well, it's time for all of us.
But yeah, text me Saturday night. What time are you going?
10 a.m.
Oh, Saturday morning.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Don't worry.
Just let us know afterwards.
I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. All right. Well, say your little thing, or she can't go to bed.
No. He spoils me.
So that's it for Shelf Help Show for tonight. For Transplanted Devil, John Trapp, and the Mama, Missy Fox, Jeffrey Sinatra. What's that thing, Mama, that I usually say in the show?
Something about playing with yourself.
I think it's about playing with myself. Go play with myself, and I'll play. No, that's not it. I think it's something like love one another and love yourself.
There you go.
That's it.
Have a good night, boys.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Serious? Seriously? Again? That's 4 times now! Seriously?
That's it. Go to bed. It's over.